We actually have an email question that let's go to it.
Perfect.
And it actually has to do with immigration. Let's look at that. I travel overseas for work quite a bit, but I was injured on a business trip, or I had some type of legal trouble. Should I contact a lawyer in that country or a U.S. lawyer to help me with my case? So this isn't as necessarily having to do with immigration, but somebody that works overseas. Rick, you got any advice here for Thomas?
Yeah, I mean, this almost sounds almost like it runs in
a little bit
your
more
field,
a little bit more in my
practice,
field, but you get the first pick at it.
Personal injury. I would say that in many cases, jurisdiction, right, is going to play a big part. Now, I practice immigration law. That's a federal jurisdiction, so it's sort of those jurisdictional questions don't really come into play into my field of work, because I have clients here in the United States. I have clients abroad, China, India, excuse me. You know, but usually jurisdiction, you're going to have to file the suit where the injury took place.
Yep. Now, let's talk about this a little bit. If you're a government contractor and you are overseas, your contract itself probably is going to dictate where your jurisdiction is, like Rick said. So it might be that your contract is for, let's say, Panama City. Let's say that you have some type of job that is affiliated with our naval base here, and you are a government contractor and you're overseas, or you're on a trip, or TDY as they say from time to time. Your contract is probably going to dictate where and when you have to file that claim. More importantly is when you file that claim. If you've been injured, you have a duty to report it to your employer, and then you know, sometimes from that contract you got to report it within 20 days, 10 days, 48 hours even. So you have to be very, very careful about it and make sure that you have reported it accurately, correctly, and timely, and then you take a look at your contract and see where you might be. So contact an attorney local to the area where your home base of operation is. Let's take a look at the contract and then see what your next steps are, Thomas. So there you go. Right out of the bat, we've got somebody talking about it.